So what comes in a cartridge setup is a blank cartridge. It's got the knuckle on it and all that. A stem, a static mixing tip, and 2 end caps. These have, you push these down and it takes all the air out of the cartridge. So it's real easy to set up. All I've got here is a 1-gallon bucket and a 5-gallon bucket, and you can put as many cartridges as you can fit around this for filling. So I've got 6 ounces of resin and 6 ounces of cement. I'm going to homogenize these together. I want to get rid of any lumps. This is part A. You want to mix this very well. You got all the time in the world because there's no part B in it yet for it to set up. Get this mixed very well. And you have about 20 minutes before things start settling into apart from each other because of course we're putting a solid in the resin, so you can get separation. You don't want to leave it overnight or anything. Best to use within 20 minutes so everything stays homogenized. And there I go, breaking a stick. A is a little thicker, so you want to make sure that it's good and mixed. B is a little easier to mix. The color is in the B. Then it's just as simple as pouring A on one side, and you'll keep using these over and over. Then pouring the B in the other side. Putting the tip in. Fits tight because it's airtight. With any cartridge, you're always going to want to bleed the tip. These have a little pin that holds things on here. There we go. Pull the end cap off. The cap. Now I wish I would have had a pair of pliers there, or maybe I'd just pull it right like that. You put the static tip on. It slips right over like that. Put the nut on. Make sure everything's seated correctly so you don't end up with a leak. Pull your cartridge gun out. Get it seated just like that. Then you're going to run the air up out of it. You see the plungers moving up right there. And you see it coming through the static tip, moving up. And you see how the B's coloring the A? Just like anything else, you're always going to want to bleed some off. And that's really all there is to it. Between uses, you want to put your gloved finger over the tip so you're not leaking out, and just go to each hairline crack you need to fill. This is a non-shrink formula that will polish.